On that note, hello everyone. It is Obviously 2003, as I'm sure S was already recording.
You didn't. Okay. I was, but I was about to say you didn't even wait for the cue for me to say that I was recording.
There's no cue.
I was about to say.
We already know you always record. You don't tell us you're recording, so.
Well, I mean,
Anywho,
we've gotten some good things.
Obviously
that was pretty good.
Yes. So, and I'm here with the Duke Espionage DB7.
You mean the highly rated, armor-plated, imitated, but
Nah,
never
nah.
duplicated? No, I do it. It's my thing. I do it all the time. That's my. It's my thing. It's like my.
You do your thing at your own.
And Obs' new one is that he's Pooh. That's his name. It's Pooh.
I don't think that's sticking.
It's Pooh. He's Pooh.
You're not making it a thing.
Anywho, and yes, as you can hear, last but not least, Nickolas Zombie.
Hey, it's me, Nickolas Zombie.
And we're a trio today.
And that was for Mario Day that passed 2 days ago. 3 days ago now? Saturday?
Oh yeah.
Sunday
Yes.
maybe.
Happy belated Mario Day.
March 10th.
March 10th was crazy day, man. So many things happened.
What happened?
Oh, it was Mario Day. They announced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
Shredder's
yeah.
Revenge.
So
we got our Stimmy signed. And then there was another thing that happened March
somebody
10th.
signed your stimmy?
Yeah, our Stimmys
you
are
probably should
getting hit.
Oh, you mean stimulus? Oh,
Yes. Now, all the kids are calling them Stimmies, man.
stimmy. I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. Well,
So real quick, since you've already brought it up, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer. I'm not even.
Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, I'm sorry.
For anybody who hasn't heard, it's actually a sequel to the two 90s Ninja Turtle arcade games, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Turtles in Time. And
Love
the trailer,
Turtles
we'll link it in the description below. The trailer itself, I personally loved it. It got me hyped as fuck.
So good.
I loved the animation of it, and it was just a nostalgia overload with the classic music and the game, the reminder of the old game and stuff. Like everything about it looked fucking cool. The gameplay looks interesting. I know already somebody, and you know who you are, who was not a fan of it, who basically said that they did not think it looked. Their exact words were it looked like trash. That's their opinion, but I'm pretty hyped for it. I look forward to it. No release date yet, but
Do I know this person?
you know them, I guess.
I do. Oh, okay.
Let's not try to vet anybody here.
I just want to say Val's opinion on this. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who it is, but that looks awesome. I can't wait for that.
Yes.
I've been wanting Turtles in Time on the Switch, just like a port or something, and now we're getting this.
And on our season 2 of Fallback Friday, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game was one of the ones that we did, and it was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed that game, the arcade version.
Yes, it's so fucking cool. The fucking
And,
robots and shit.
I hadn't seen the trailer before, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of watching it real quick right now, but I like it. Hearing the song. It's been so long, and because you said it was the same people who made the Streets of Rage, correct?
Either same developer or same publisher, but yeah, someone was involved in Streets of Rage.
A lot of these retro games are getting sequels, not remakes, but actual sequels. Look at Streets of Rage, got the Streets of Rage 4. Fucking WrestleFest, the classic 90s wrestling game, which again is on our channel as part of the first WrestleFest Friday that we did, which part 3 is coming soon of that, more information to come. But anyway, that's actually getting a sequel called Retromania, and I will be buying that for the Switch pretty soon.
I thought it was supposed to come out on the Switch, but like some legal thing has happened.
It's been delayed on consoles, but they said that it's still coming, and I do plan to get it on the Switch. Just
I know, me and my friend are planning to get that one too. That one looks good.
Yes, and I take it that means you're gonna be joining us for WrestleFest Friday, right?
Oh yeah, brother.
I did my fucking Macho Man impersonation for the first one. I tried to do a Rock impersonation for the second one. I'm gonna try to summon my inner nature boy for the third one. Try to
get that red moon, Hogan.
Yeah, you gotta do the strut. You gotta start taking off your sports coat, and then you just gotta
who the fuck can see me?
Prancing back and forth. Hey, you gotta go all in.
Fucking elbow the floor.
Oh yeah, you gotta like fall on the floor, full nature.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that, but we'll see. More on that to come, like I said. So, Ops, any other thoughts on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now that you're watching it or have seen it now?
It looks really, really good. I'm happy. It's obviously multiplayer. It's obviously 4 players, so it should be fun. The I guess the animation or whatever, it looks pretty cool. It kind of looks retro-ish, but then with I guess like a modern twist. But it's gonna be fun. I enjoyed Streets of Rage. I thought Streets of Rage was fun, but with this just nostalgia of Ninja Turtles growing up with the cartoon, the movies, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
I literally went to go get lunch, and when I was at work, and I was just scrolling through Reddit, and I saw it on the Switch subreddit, and I was like, "Oh my god!" like in the restaurant, like holding it down, like trying not to be a fucking weirdo.
Well, the funny thing
and
is
then
that
as soon as I got in the car, I blasted that bitch on my fucking speakers. It was just dun, 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 dun. It was great.
fucking Nick linked it in the Hangouts. I saw it. I watched it. I geeked out, and I fucking linked it to our friend Matt England, and he's like, "Holy shit!" So like it spread from him.
Great.
But yes, it looked like a great game, and I'm
It
definitely
looks
looking
good.
forward to
I
that.
can't wait for it. I want a release date.
So, quick question for you guys.
Quick question, Hotshot.
Yeah. I have one major topic that I'd like to talk about, one rant that I want to go off on, and one announcement that I want to do. Before I do any of that, do you guys have something that you've been wanting to talk about, or can I dive in?
I don't think I have anything pressing. I said I would like to talk about, but not like huge things.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
So I'll start with the announcement. So this coming Wednesday, we have our next, I think this will be our 6th installment of our movie night, which has actually become one of my favorite activities on the channel, where basically you guys can tune in with us, and this one will be a live stream. We've done some that are live. We've done some that are live, which allows for audience interaction. We've done some that are pre-recorded. Both are fun. I really do enjoy them. But we will be watching for March movie night a movie that Ops has picked out called Plan 9 from Outer Space. And he says, from what I understand, he says it's one of those so good that it's bad movies. So I'm curious to find it. I found a pretty good quality color version of it, and I researched to see, because apparently some versions of movies, the colored ones are copyrighted, the black and white ones are not. I researched to find if like the colored one was copyrighted. I couldn't find anything indicating that the colored one was copyrighted, so we'll be watching, this nice quality colored version of the movie, so I'm looking forward to it. But again, that's Wednesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So mark your calendars, join us for a fucking movie night.
This is the St. Patrick's Day stream?
Let me get.
So I'm getting fucked up is what you're telling me.
That's entirely up to you, but I'm not buying you like burgers if you.
Oh man, that was the best part of getting drunk last time. I'll tell you how much I respect you again. Yeah, you left during Smash.
He was getting smashed. No, so what happened was, after one of our Smash Brothers streams, he was getting drunk, right?
No, I think it was kind of like during. It was during.
Yeah, he was getting drunk during the stream.
I was very intoxicated.
Yeah, and it's on there. His level of inebriation is growing, and after the stream, this was off camera. Which if
I don't remember what was after, what was before.
If you donate to our Patreon, you get exclusive behind the scenes.
We have a Patreon?
I'm just kidding.
All these announcements.
I'm kidding. That's not real. It will be at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah. But anyway, he was like, "Oh man, I'm so drunk, but I'm hungry. I want to get a burger." And he was like completely like plastered, And he's like,
I don't believe I was that. I might have been.
The Whataburger's just down the street. Granted that down the street is a very busy intersection. Like he's right. It's down the street, but it's the corner of General McMullen and Commerce, which is
that's the safest intersection known to man.
Anyway, I just kept telling him, don't do it. Just fucking wait. No, I'm just gonna go. It's not that far. I'll just drive. I'm good to drive. And I was like, don't do it.
I didn't say that. I thought I was gonna walk.
No, you.
I don't know if either are good.
Well, neither of them is good, but I'm pretty sure you had said you were gonna drive.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I said that just for shits and giggles.
And eventually I was like, look, just what's your address? I'll buy you a burger and I'll send it your way. And
That was a
it's-
delicious burger.
and that's is what happened. But I ain't doing it again if he gets drunk again. But
That's fine. I got that stimmy money coming. I can just order it.
Yeah.
so, but yeah, that's the announcement. And from that, I have something I want to rant about because it fucking pisses me off.
Hey, S, you look like you have something to say. Do you?
You goddamn right I do. What the fuck happened to fucking the nomenclature of sequels? Okay, like what happened to naming movies the Rocky way? Rocky
I'm gonna
1,
be honest.
Rocky
I
2.
thought this is a Pepe Le Pew thing. Go on.
Pepe Le... What?
I'll talk about it. Go ahead.
No. I know what you're talking about. No, that's not what I don't care about that right now. But I'm like, okay, look at movies like the fucking Terminator. It became Terminator, and then became Terminator 2 Judgment Day, then Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, and then they dropped the numbers. Then became Salvation, Genesis, Dark Fate. And it's like, you know, if I'm from the outside looking in, I don't know which one comes first. Same thing with Predator. You have Predator, Predator 2, and then all of a sudden Predator, the Predators, Predator this, Predator that, Suicide Squad. The original one was called Suicide Squad. Then it was Birds of Prey. And I don't even know if they're in a chronology or they're just random fucking installments. And the new one is The Suicide Squad. What happened to just naming them the numbers? Okay, you want to have a subtitle to your story? Fine. But still call it the number that it is. RoboCop, RoboCop 1, RoboCop 2, RoboCop 3. Rocky, Rocky 7, Adrian's Revenge.
Adrian's Revenge.
I mean, just fucking name it. Name it the number and then the title so at least the audience knows where they're at. Because honestly, there's so many movies coming out nowadays that are sequels, or I think it all started with the whole prequel thing. But even with the prequels, George Lucas fucking planned ahead. He named this first one Episode 4. So he knew what was up. I mean, they're called episodes. Why did they start doing that? Why do they no longer name them numerically? What happened to the nomenclature of suicide and trilogy? A sequel. I don't know where that word came from. Of sequel and trilogy. Suicide Squad is where that came from. But anyway, of sequel and trilogy naming. Where did it come from of dropping the numbers? Like,
if it doesn't have a number, you don't realize how old the franchise is.
Yeah, it makes it easier for all these different reboots for the different generations and like the different twists and all that, opposed to just like the one Stallone making however many Rocky movies he's gonna make until he dies.
If it's Terminator Genesis, you have a better chance of them coming in than it's Terminator 11. Because they're gonna be like, oh, I gotta see 10 other Terminators to know what's going on.
I mean, even my favorite franchise right now is guilty of this. I mean, Godzilla. I mean, we've talked about Godzilla extensively. None of them are named or numbered.
Are they ever named?
Or numbered? No. They were never really numbered. But
It's always Godzilla versus or Godzilla whatever.
And they were almost always like kind of standalone. It's like you didn't have to follow the series. It's kind of like, you know,
This time Godzilla's a little different.
And then, well, I guess the Avengers did the same thing, but still, it bothers me.
There was like Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, but those were kind of the only ones that did it. And Thor had sub names, and Captain America had sub names.
Yeah, but it bothers me, and I hate it, and fuck it.
I think it is a thing where it's like, hey, the kids are gonna show up to fucking Rocky 17. We can't call it Rocky 17. It's not Friday the 13th. So, you know, it's like, oh, if it's Rocky Adrian's Revenge, then they're like, oh, I'll watch that.
You know did you guys watch Rocky Balboa, the sixth one?
Yeah.
When I first saw that movie and when I found out that Adrian had died, I was like, holy crap, this would be the perfect opportunity for them to actually make Rocky 7 Adrian's revenge, with her like fucking coming back from the grave, and it turning out that like Rocky somehow killed her, like he in a fit of anger he hit her and concussed her. Caused her to.
Why you want to make Rocky a wife beater?
I don't know, but it fits with the Adrian's revenge, and then like he thinks that she's coming back, but he's so fucked up in the brain that it's his own guilt that's eating away at him. But the audience doesn't know that, so the audience thinks it's like a ghost or something haunting him from his past, or that maybe Adrian never died. But it turns out it's actually fucking him.
You put a lot of thought into this movie that had not happened.
There's a lot. And he is not. And he's pulling up the cuff.
Well, I'm just kind of saying.
He's reading his script right now. Is what he's doing.
Yeah,
I was
he's ready to send this to Stallone right now. It's just like, I think we have a good idea right now.
Listen, I don't know where you're at with those Creed movies.
I just thought it would be a fitting end for Stallone. Him battling his own personal demons.
Dementia?
And then, there you go. Yeah. Yes.
And they study his brain. That's when he has all that brain damage.
Oh.
I mean, they already made Rocky beat cancer, so like, I guess you want to do dementia.
Yeah, but anyway, that was just a thought. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
we're talking about numbered sequels when you got there.
Put numbers back on sequels. That's all I'm saying. And that's the end of my rant.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
All right. Anybody else want to take something? I don't want to just do one long fucking interlude.
Well, we have one more thing on view, right?
I have a kind of a topic that I wanted to discuss. I was gonna kind of give a mini review of something, but
okay. Well, if we're doing mini reviews, I'll take this one.
All
Today, when we were recording this, Behind the Veil, Friday, Rob Zombie released news a CD. It's called Rob Zombie 17: Adrian's Revenge.
Is it?
Actually, the title's much stupider. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Adrian's Revenge would probably be kind of neat. Alright, it is called The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy.
Fucking what?
Yeah. Good CD.
It sounds
I'm
like
a fan.
like the college dissertation of a crazy person.
That's about right. Alright, so like, I don't know what's been going on. I think like every Rob Zombie actually album has been this. It just had like subtitles too. Like Astro Creep was actually like the Ballad of the Astro Creep 2003 or some shit,
Yeah.
So like the past ones he just got on full blast. Like the one before this was the Acid Warlock Witch Orgy Satanic Celebration Dispenser. He's going balls to the wall in these titles. But anyway, it drops today. But listen to it all day on repeat. Pretty good. I've been a real fan of the last three drops from him, CDs.
Mm.
They're all kind of like, they have the same kind of general experimental feel, but still classic Rob Zombie. So I'm a big fan. Really happy about that. I ordered a vinyl from Revolver. It's on its way. Don't know why it's not here today. What the fuck, Revolver? I guess. Bitches. Other than that, that's about my biggest thing.
Nice. I have to check it out. I don't know. It's been a while. I always dug Rob Zombie. He always puts on a good live show. I have to check out this last album.
Hopefully those will be back soon.
I know. Let's all get our vaccines.
I know. I think I have one coming up, or I was scheduled for one soon. I don't know. I need to get the text.
On that same note, stay on the Rob Zombie topic. Supposedly they made an announcement movie-wise that he's going to be doing a Monsters movie.
I saw that too. That was the other thing that happened that day. On Mario Day, the sacred day of 2021. I saw that and I was like, "What the fuck? That's cool."
Yes.
I don't know if I want white trash monsters though.
But it's gonna have Sherry Moon Zombie, yeah. So,
okay. But again, I think Rob Zombie has a real respect for monsters, so maybe he won't go full Rob Zombie on it.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm assuming it'll be rated R and it's gonna be some crazy ass shit, depending on what direction he's gonna take it to. But it will be an interesting film.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm in it. I'm down for it. I've seen all the Rob Zombie movies. Haven't been the biggest fan of all of them, but they're fun.
Yeah, see what core group of people he's gonna keep in it. Obviously Sherry, and then probably Doomhead, Doom Guy.
Yeah, Doom Guy's been a new guy he's been adding. Not Doom Guy. What the fuck's his name? He's been in a lot of movies. He's like those character actors you always see.
Yeah.
What's his name? He was recently in Mandalorian. He was in that. He was like a bad guy.
Mhm.
Or he was like some general. I was like, hey, it's that guy.
But I think it'll be good. No, that's still obviously very early in development, but
Oh yeah. Hopefully it actually happens, unlike that Blob movie he was in the talks about.
yeah. But things are in the
They're-
works. I
they're
know
making the
Bruce.
Blob?
They were. Rob Zombie was attached, but it didn't happen.
Oh, I would have liked to have seen that. I like the
I
Blob.
also
Fizzled
would like to see that.
But I don't know. It'll be interesting. So yes, some movies to come. I know later this month, Godzilla vs King Kong. So
Hell yeah.
Next month, Mortal Kombat.
It's in
Yeah.
April? I thought it was this month.
I think they're both this month,
I thought it was April. Honestly, I thought
I'm
it was
not
April.
I'm not
sometime soon.
sure. Soon though. Movies are coming
Yes.
back. I'm
Yes,
happy about that.
but I don't know. Still hyped about Godzilla vs Kong. They released that new trailer not too long ago, but it just seemed like they've revolved around their little fight on the ocean.
The trailers haven't really added too much, and I'm pretty happy about that. Well, okay,
Yeah.
he gave us this, and that's all we know. Cool. That first trailer might have fucked up a little bit. Maybe we know a little more than we should, but hey, I'm about it. I'm all about it.
Yeah, some of these trailers they pretty much like show you the whole entire movie in like a minute, and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that kind of okay, but either way, it's still gonna be a good one.
Would you like to rent the movie, sir? Why? I saw the best part. The Simpson references are back.
Yes. Did they ever go though?
Not really. They're just part of my life.
Yes.
I can't wait to be an old man and yell at a cloud.
It's have a picture of you shaking your fist at the cloud.
Yes. Oh yeah, I have that picture.
But it should be good. But yeah, with the last trailer for the Godzilla vs King Kong, like I said, they didn't really give off a whole lot of information, but the movie should be good. And it was from the opening trailer we saw the first time. It did give away a lot, I guess. So that's a lot of speculation. But I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't wait to watch it. I really can't wait to watch it. It's gonna be good. I hope it's good. It better not fuck it up. And like at the end, they just like hug and then walk into the fucking sea holding hands. And then Kong comes swimming up. I can't breathe under there. I forgot. Hopefully that's not the true ending. But we'll see.
That's the alternate ending.
That's the alternate ending.
Yeah.
But other than that, anything new? Anything interesting coming up?
Keep talking, I'm snacking on something.
What? What was that?
His mouth is full of something.
What do you think he's eating? Like a kebab?
I don't know, but his mouth is full.
That's true.
Yeah. Probably something juicy. Or thick. But
Savory.
But yes, I was briefly playing 7 Days to Die again. They kind of came out with
Juicy
another.
and thick.
Was I wrong?
Yeah, actually. It's some cereal. I don't know if milk is considered juicy. No, milk is milky. It's not very thick cereal. I mean, those fucking Fruity Pebbles.
Oh man, I haven't Fruity Pebbles in a long time.
I think that's my favorite. Yes.
Anyway, you were talking about 7 Days Gone.
Yes. 7 Days is one of those games I can always go back to, and I don't get super diehard into it, but for me, it's that perfect time killer, where it's not really story driven. It's just kind of I'm familiar with enough the game where I can just pick up and go and either continue where I left off with the other ones or with these new updates to start a new one. But I know I have 20 million games that I need to finish and start, but it's like
I don't mean to dig into that. Did you ever touch Last of Us again?
no. So, not that I don't want to, or
Days
but it's
Gone, Control.
yeah.
Let's not go into that list. We'll be here all day.
I mean, I started fucking Cyberpunk. I haven't finished. I've been meaning to. That's what I keep saying. But
I went back to Cuphead. I'm trying to get past this damn dragon. I got past like 4 or 5 bosses and levels.
me and Knobs have one video of Cuphead, but it was, we just kept dying.
I don't know if there's... Whenever we can all hang out, we all got vaccines, maybe we can do some recording.
Fuck yeah.
Because I've been doing pretty decently, and I actually noticed I'm playing regular difficulty. I thought I was hitting easy.
Nice.
It was in me all along.
You're
was
the
friends
best
we made along the way.
around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. All right.
Yes.
I've finished my Fruity Pebbles,
Excellent.
and
This podcast is only the best professional.
it's only the best professional.
Yeah, the best professional podcast.
And I have something that I want to talk about. If you all are done, if you want to keep going, by all means. But if you,
There's other things, but I can't remember exactly what they are. I'll think of them while you discuss.
all right, what I want to bring up is kind of give my views, insights, maybe like a mini review of one of the, if not the best, video game trilogy of all time. And I say trilogy even though there's more than just 3, because I'm not
Super Mario.
I'm not counting one of the other ones. No, Mass Effect. I
should have said Sonic. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Mass Effect is kind of back in the spotlight a little bit for 2 reasons. One, because they recently announced Mass Effect 4, which is supposedly going to be a direct continuation of the original trilogy and goes so far as to show one of the characters from the original trilogy. Now, there was that whole mess with Mass Effect Andromeda, which people actually started calling Mass Defect Andromeda because it was a mess. It was buggy, glitchy, had horrible dialogue, had horrible the graphics seem to have reverted back several years. Like Mass Effect 1 graphics were better than this one. It was just one of the
couldn't even go on the water, right?
Yeah, it was so stupid. One of the most infamous things about that is that the facial animations were so bad, and the developers tried to explain that away by one of the characters in the beginning. I think I heard it was in the beginning. Them coming on and saying, "Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not smiling. My face is tired." They literally try to fucking explain that away. And it's like, oh, you know, how it's such a titan has fallen, because truly the original trilogy of Mass Effect is a masterpiece. I've always said my favorite game series is the Mass Effect trilogy. My favorite video game is Half-Life 2, but my favorite game series is bar none the Mass Effect trilogy. Everything about that game is just masterfully crafted. It is the Avengers of video games before the Avengers was fully fucking out, because throughout the games you amass these characters. Each has their own backstory, each has their own flaws, their own needs. Some of them, you know, are fighting for different reasons. You know, some of them have, you know, emotional baggage. Some of them are looking for revenge. You know, there's different things, and throughout each of the games you recruit and accrue a team, and basically depending on how you handle it, because of the fact that, you know, you can handle it in very drastically different ways. I always played the Paragon, where I tried to make the peace between everybody. I always tried to recruit everybody. I always tried to have the strongest team. Or you can play it as straight up Renegade. And let me tell you, full on Renegade Shepard, Commander Shepard being the main character, is the most evil son of a bitch you'll ever meet. Full on Renegade Shepard is basically humanity first, humanity only. I will use whoever I need to, step on whoever I need to, backstab whoever I need to, and crush whoever I need to achieve my goals and to make sure that my planet and my species survive. The dude fucking straight up commits genocide for multiple races. If you do full Renegade, I shit you not, he fucking wipes out entire races. All of it is with the same goal in mind, which is defeating the Reapers, which are the main bad guys of the story. But like he he does it in such a fucking cruel way. I tried to do a Renegade playthrough once, and I couldn't, just because the decisions were so fucking brutal. Like I mean, just short of fucking, you know, slitting a little kid's throat is the kind of shit that he does. But anyway, it's just such a great game. Like I said, the characters are great. The enemy is one of the best crafted enemies in video gaming, the Reapers. Let me ask you guys this: are either of you familiar at all with Mass Effect?
Vaguely.
Vaguely, Obs?
Not really. I just know they have that giant like ATV vehicle, APC vehicle, but not really.
Well, the Reapers are like such a cool fucking enemy. I won't go into detail like the lore and stuff like that of them, but they're just like this impossibly undefeatable enemy that the whole purpose of all three games you're working to defeat. And there's like literally nothing about this game that I won't gush about. I love the range of decision makings, and I think you guys are probably bigger gamers than I am. Have you guys ever seen a video game series where you play the first game, and then your save data from that first game gets imported to the second game, and then you play the second game with all the decisions you made in the first game impacting the outcomes and stuff that happens in the second game, and then you import the save data from the second game with all the decisions from the first and second games carrying over to the third. Have you guys ever heard of that game mechanic in any other games?
I want to say.
What's that?
I want to say that happened in Spyro.
Spyro? Really?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I haven't heard of that. I remember that being a huge thing in front of the Mass Effect series, that save data from the first game all the way to the third counted.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the decisions in that game can be so colossal and monumental. There's a species that you can save in, that you can choose to either eradicate or actually save in the first game. It's a species that was thought to have been wiped out, but it turns out that there was like a small, there was a queen that could essentially repopulate it, and you can choose to either let it go or, you know, kill it, you know, make sure that it gets extinguished, depending on your decision. In the third one, because it doesn't even really talk about it that much in the second one, but in the third one it has a pretty big impact, depending on which way you go. It actually can work against you or can work for you. And it's pretty crazy that something that you did way in the first fucking game carries that much impact and weight. Like I said, there's everything about the game is awesome. The soundtrack is A+. When I think of like modern video game music that people love, one of the first ones that comes to mind is like the Halo soundtrack, you know, which it's a great track, but you know that opening theme to Halo, I know people love that a lot. But Mass Effect has what I think is probably maybe not necessarily underrated, but not as highly rated as it should be, because the Suicide Mission track is such an awesome one. The first one has M4 Fonts Part 2, which is the ending track. The third one has Leaving Earth, I Was Lost Without You, and End Once and For all of which are beautiful fucking just... I have the entire soundtrack for all three games, and I sometimes will just play it and listen to it. I love the music. I love the mysticism of the series. You deal with ancient races of aliens. There's so much lore behind everything. You know, every species that you run into has their own history, their own lore. The Quarians, which are a species that you run into that are always in these kind of like hazmat suits, because they have literally not just no immune system, they have such a diminished immune system that just breathing the air can and will kill them. The reason that they have that is because they've been isolated on a recycled oxygen atmosphere for such a long time because they live out in space on a flotilla, because 300 years ago their planet was lost to them in a devastating war. So every character has their own things. Every species has their own lore. It's not just like, oh, humans did this, humans did that, now we're out here in the galaxy, and we have to stop these Reapers. No, everything, there's lore upon lore, there's backstory upon backstory. And I know that I'm gushing, but honestly, it's just pretty soon, I believe it's in May, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is going to drop, which is a completely remastered version of the trilogy. And if you already, from what I understand, if you already own the trilogy on Steam, which I do, you get a discount for buying the Legendary Edition, which is definitely one of the things that my Stimmy, or what did you call it? My Stimmy got signed.
Yeah, Stimmy.
one of the things that my Stimmy is gonna go towards is I'm definitely gonna be getting that, because I have been salivating at the chance to relive the whole trilogy. It's been a few years. That is not a game or a game series that you can sit down and play in a day, a week, or a month. Honestly, that is, if you want to do it right the way I do, I try to do every single side mission. I try to do every single loyalty mission. I talk to every crew member, because there's so many conversations, so many little conversations, little gems that the crew will interact with each other, and they'll be talking when you walk in on them. Like, you'll walk in a room and they'll be having a conversation without you. The world, even though you're like this grand hero, you get this reputation as this grand hero, the world, the universe does not revolve around you. They have their own lives, their own stories, and they'll tell you about it. Like, sometimes the members of the crew will leave and say, look, I got a mission to do of my own, I'll join up with you later, whatever. Like, they have their own shit. They're your crew members, but at the same time, it's not like Fallout, where it's like, I'll serve you and I'll follow you wherever you go, and then from the rest of the game they just fucking come with you wherever. It's like they have their own personas, their own baggage, their own missions, and it's just awesome. It is a masterpiece. It is a mastercraft in gaming. It's literally the Avengers of video games. It's the magnum opus of BioWare, and I just can't wait to go home and live that again. They say you can't go home, but I'm hoping that I can, and I want to relive every moment. I will be streaming that. That is something that I will be streaming. I know I said that about Cyberpunk, but this is different. But no, I really am looking forward to that. I will be streaming it, and I look forward to seeing what they do with Mass Effect 4. Maybe they can redeem, because the Mass Effect name definitely had a fall when Andromeda came out. It was pretty much universally panned. Nobody liked it. It was very one-dimensional. The main character just did not command the presence, did not command it just was not an imposing presence like Commander Shepard was, be it male or female. Because if it's male or if it's female, regardless, it doesn't have a problem portraying this character as this auspicious, mighty figure. And it's just such a fucking cool series. And if my gushing here hasn't been enough to convince you guys that I think you should play it, nothing will, because it's definitely worth it. And
I've been told how Mass Effect is really good, but I've also been told how amazing Skyrim is, and I've also not played that one. So I don't know if I'll ever touch Mass Effect. It also seems like a monumental game,
You got lost when you played Skyrim?
No, I've never played Skyrim.
Oh, that one's a good game. I enjoy Skyrim. I prefer the previous Elder Scrolls title, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, to Skyrim, but Skyrim's a good game. I actually kind of started playing it again recently just for fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember going to high school and that being the fucking game, Like, everyone played Skyrim. And it's on everything.
But yeah, Mass Effect isn't really a video game. Mass Effect is a fucking cinematic experience. It really is.
Yeah, it's a way of life.
Yeah, it's great.
That's cool.
But with that, I've done my rant, I've done my announcement, and I've done my mini review / gush session. So I've had my stuff that I want to say. So I turn it back over to you guys.
So you said for the whole remaster for, I guess you said all 3 games, that is something you are gonna put live stream or whatnot.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Sounds cool.
I mean, if people want to watch, that's a different story, but I do plan to.
Tell us in the comments, people. Do you want to watch that?
If anybody does want to watch, I will have you know that I do always, well, not always, because I have tried to do a few other playthroughs. Like I said, I tried to do a Renegade playthrough. I couldn't do it just because I was curious. I've seen video of what, like, some of the actions, especially some of the more fucking heinous actions of the Renegade Shepherd is, but I wasn't able to play a it's too hard. It's just like I said, they both work towards the same means, but one of them is straight up fucking evil, dude. Like, he straight up commits genocide on races. If you pick like full-on Renegade Shepherd, by the end of the story you will have completely wiped out the Solarians, the Geth, I don't know if it's either or the Geth or the Quarians or both. The Rachni. So at the very least 3 races that you completely wipe out, possibly 4, maybe even 5, because I think there's even a way that you can spread the cure for this disease that's wiping out a race called the Krogan, and I think you can kind of fuck that up too. So you can, at the very least, 3 up to 5 races that you can commit genocide on, like straight up fucking genocide. So yeah, it's Renegade Shepherd is straight up fucking evil. But again, he's looking out for Earth, he's looking out for humanity and for himself. He's like, either you get in line and you help me, or I'll fucking kill you. Like, straight up, that's how he is, and it's just, he's harsh. But yeah, for anybody who is interested and who will watch my playthrough, I will be the default male Shepherd, Earthborn background, Soul Survivor class, Soldier, and Paragon root. That's literally all of those are background, like, things that that you have. That's how deep that game is. You can choose whether you're Earthborn, whether you're a Spacer, whether you're what's the third one? I'm not sure. Earthborn, Spacer, or Colonist. And then there's are you a like a soul survivor of a mission that went horribly wrong, or there's just different things, different classes, different backgrounds. Very. It's the most in-depth game I've ever played, and I've played it from the very beginning to the very end, and I've enjoyed it so much, and I can't wait to play it again. Have I gushed enough?
I seem to are a fan of this game.
Dude, I wrote an entire fucking fan fiction crossing over my 2 favorite games. I mean, what more can I say?
Yeah.
How is that coming along?
Very good. I'm actually 3 pages into chapter 8 of episode 2.
Jesus.
Yes, there. So
Nice.
you want to real quick, not to like, because I know I've been bringing it up since I started writing again, but I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But basically, the Salvation Saga, as it's called, had the first story, Salvation 1, a Half-Life Mass Effect crossover, and then there's 4 episodes, which essentially are going to be like the second part. So there's episode 1, The Taking of the Carmenta Illustria, episode 2, Lair of the Shadow Broker, episode 3, Voices of a Distant Star, and episode 4, Into the Aperture, followed by the sequel, Salvation 2, Project Prometheus, which itself will be broken up into 4 volumes. I'm into chapter 8 of episode 2.
When you get to book 7, we call it Adrian's Revenge.
No. I mean, I'm passionate about it, and I've been enjoying writing again.
No, it's good. It's really good, but it's just like, it's lovely how deep you're into it.
If I had a voice for it, because I fucking hate my voice, honestly, one thing I had considered was on my own personal channel was to just do a audio book, essentially, of my story. Just read it. But I hate my voice, so I'm not gonna do that.
So you're gonna hire a voice actor?
There is a dude I know, but He's done some voice work for me, and he's really damn good. I think I've shown you guys some of his work, but he hasn't been available. Plus, I'm not gonna have him read the whole fucking. There's a lot to it, you know, thousands of pages. I don't know how much he'd charge. If he
Just
charged.
use that voice software you like using all the time.
That's not gonna. I mean, that gives me like a voice modulation, but it's not really gonna give me like, you know, like a James Earl Jones voice or something.
I mean, James Earl Jones is still alive. He's available.
Yeah, I'll get him right on the line.
You should ask him.
He did. He did Coming to America 2, and that was horrible garbage.
Obs, you should do it for me.
What's Coming to America 2 bad? I didn't watch it.
My uncle did, because my uncle, he's a big fan of the first one, and he liked it a lot.
Did you like it?
Yeah, he liked it a
good.
lot.
I saw it. Yeah.
Was it okay? Was it good?
I enjoyed it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it was enjoyable.
Okay, cool. I probably just watched a bunch of internet people thinking like getting reviews, being mad.
Man, everybody on the internet just talks about how horrible something is.
I mean, sometimes things are horrible.
Yeah, that's true, but not everything.
That's true.
But
what do we want to complain about that's horrible today? Because I will shit on Suicide Squad every day.
Suicide Squad. I've never seen a single one. I don't care to.
Terrible.
That was bad. That was
terrible. Fucking terrible movie.
I don't care to watch.
Yeah, don't. Save yourself time. Alright, let's get into it. Suicide Squad. Shittiest fucking intros. Everyone gets these shitty customized intros. So stupid. First Harley Quinn we get on fucking the big screen, and it's fucking Juggalette Hot Topic fucking Harley Quinn. Like, what the fuck?
Juggalette Hot Topic.
Yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit, I say, sir.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We all like, you know, we're all down the clown every once in a while, but it's terrible. Fucking terrible. That Joker, my fucking god. You see his damage tattoo? That way you know he's deep.
Listen, we live in a society.
Oh god, they brought that. They made that real. It's gonna be in the Snyder Cut.
Oh god, the Snyder Cut. That's something we'll be talking about. That's coming this month, I think.
Do we have to?
It's not Mortal Kombat. That's the Snyder Cut that's coming this month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. When does it drop? I believe it's this month.
Man, DC
yeah,
wants to
March 18th. March 18th.
They just don't.
The day after movie night.
The day after movie night.
Yep.
Oh, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
On Polling shit.
Definitely.
And just watch it.
That is definitely a topic that we can talk about. I don't know
pretty
how
good.
it'll be.
WandaVision was pretty good.
I started watching it again, but I started over, so I've only watched the first 2 episodes so far. But I am starting watching it again.
Okay.
So
yeah, me and Ring talked about that. That's pretty good.
Maybe by next week we can have an actual in-depth conversation.
That'd be good. I thought it was good. I think next week also Falcon and Winter Soldier starts up.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Hopefully that's a good show. I think there's only gonna be 6 episodes of that one, and they're gonna be like hour-long episodes though. WandaVision had like 9, but they're like 30-minute episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to Godzilla, Mortal Kombat.
God, I can't wait for that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game to come out. They didn't put a release date. I want to know.
Dude, it took forever before they put a release date on Streets of Rage 4. But God, then when they did put a release date on it, it was like 2-3 months away. So like by the time they did put a release date, it wasn't that long till they released it.
Listen, I want to have a shell of a time now.
Shell of a time. Wow. Shell shock.
I want to be Donatello.
Did you know that pizza exists in the Mass Effect universe?
Fuck, Jesus.
It does. There's a volus. There's a scene where a volus, which are little aliens that breathe on respirators. There's a volus pizza delivery guy, and he comes in as the team's preparing for a mission. He's like, pizza, and one of the guys is like, oh yeah, I got the munchies, and Trevor's like, okay, like whatever. Who's coming along with me?
Whatever. Why is this here?
Well, like, and then everybody's like, let me go, or and then Volus was like, is somebody gonna pay me? And then later you find out that nobody paid him. Like they just took the pizza and left. And while there's a fucking combat scene, like the guy that ordered the pizza is like, I ain't paying him. The pepperoni was burned.
Gear up and let's. What's with the volus?
Oh, pizza delivery guy. I got the munchies.
Double pepperoni.
These archives are huge. You'll have a lot of ground to cover. Shame you can't bring everyone.
Who says we can't? All hands on deck for this one.
Hell yeah. But, who gets to take point with you?
Who's going to pay the bill?
Tell him they burnt the pepperoni.
It has like just like the Avengers. It has these little humorous moments too that are fucking
Or they
great.
steal pizza.
Basically, it wasn't Shepard that stole it though. He didn't even care. He was-
Well, that
Makes it
okay.
better. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
it okay. As long as Shepard's clean.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if your character didn't steal the pizza, you can't fucking babysit everybody. I mean, besides,
Oh,
you're
big
out there
sin.
fucking fighting to save the galaxy. The least that they could do is a fucking complimentary pizza.
Like that pizza got taken out of that guy's check.
Yeah, it's like he probably lost his job. He has a wife and a few kids to feed, and it's like now
Yeah.
he's unemployed.
But the heroes of the world got a free pizza.
But
Yeah.
They can't afford.
they're
a
not
free
heroes
pizza.
of the world. They're heroes of the galaxy. Okay.
Oh wow! So they can't afford one pizza.
Yeah. So this guy loses his job and he's getting docked his last paycheck.
But at least he lives. Maybe if they hadn't gotten
Is
that
he even
pizza,
living, though?
they wouldn't
Is it
have had
worth living in
the
poverty?
energy, the protein boost.
Yeah, it's like he has to go to the job and say I did not get paid, and he has to go home to his family and say I can't now
Fucking
provide.
pay it out of his pocket. He's like, it's
Oh,
like-
you think the rich pizza delivery guy can pay it out of his fucking pocket?
all I
What world
know,
are you living in?
all I
man?
know
I
is
don't know. I
if
think
there
they
was
need
a
to rewrite this story for this game with this guy. Like, I think this is a very pivotal part where he did not get paid.
a pivotal
Mass
part.
Effect 4, Pizza Guy's Revenge.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is if right now there was a fucking intergalactic threat that was invading the Earth, and there was like a team of people that were known to be like the fucking heroes, the only ones that could stop it, like, okay, let's say that it was, let's put it in context
Some
that
heroes
somebody
can't
else will
pay for a
understand.
fucking pizza.
Let's say the fucking Avengers, right, are
Yeah.
in the midst of fighting the Black Order and
Uh-huh.
Thanos, and I'm a
Yeah.
pizza delivery guy, and fucking Captain fucking America orders a pizza, and Hulk and all them are there. If I get there and they take the pizza and they don't pay me, I'm not gonna be like, hey, where's the fucking money? I'll be like, hey, it's on me. I will find a way to fucking pay this. I don't
So
care.
you're saying they're above the law and
No.
you're willing to break the law
Wow.
to justify them getting a free pizza.
I'm saying a free pizza is
No,
all
no.
the least we can fucking do. Okay.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. You mean they're the Avengers and they're gonna steal food? No.
No.
The Avengers defended New York.
Okay.
And then they went and ate shawarma and paid for it.
You know that fucking like Rocket or some of the
You're
Guardians
telling
of
me
the
like
Galaxy
Tony
might do.
Stark, like the richest, smartest guy around. He's like he can't afford to buy a
Maybe
pizza.
he
like,
fucking
put it on my
wasn't
tab.
there, okay? Maybe Stark
We just
wasn't
said the
there.
Avengers.
Maybe the Avengers can be more than one Avenger, and maybe not including Stark. I mean, maybe he wasn't there. Maybe it's
I'm
like.
sure Cap can call him on his little phone. but
Okay,
hey,
then the
get this
fucking
pizza
Guardians
tab.
of the Galaxy. Okay, the Guardians of
He's
the Galaxy.
nervous. Have you?
I don't
pay
think
for the-
Drax would let anyone not pay for a pizza.
Drax wouldn't care. He'd be like asleep. He wouldn't care.
So you're saying the Avengers, the goody two shoes, especially Captain America, they're
No, I am
above
not
the law
saying
and
that.
paying
I am-
for a
saying
pizza.
that.
I am
Interesting.
saying that the least
So-
that I could do as a pizza guy would be like, hey, it's on me. Take it. I will find a way to fucking pay for this. I'll have them take it out of my salary, whatever. That's
I
all.
think everyone should be paying for their pizza is what they should be.
They
And I
should,
think
but
these heroes, quote unquote, you play as are a little less heroic than they seem.
first of all, it was one dude that ordered the pizza, not the whole fucking
Who
team.
is this man? Did they share? Did someone else eat the pizza?
They didn't indicate
If someone
whether-
took a slice, they're fucking.
They didn't indicate whether it
They're
was
a part of
shared.
it.
They just
They're a part of
it wasn't
You know,
indicated.
Shepard took the biggest piece.
You-
You,
you-
asshole.
You basically, after that scene, you leave, and later you find out that he took the pizza because he's like, I'm not paying for it. The pepperoni was burned. but I don't get to see whether he took, like, if he shared the pizza or what, or if he fucking
I'm
ripped
sure
it
that
out
pizza
of.
was fine too.
I didn't get to see if he ripped it out of the dude's hands or what. They don't show that. It just kind of cuts away from that, and then later you get a call during the fucking battle, and it's like, yeah, I got a volus here. He's wanting payment for the pizza, and then the guy who ordered the pizza says, I ain't paying for it. The pepperoni was burnt. So, I mean, you're in the fucking battle. What are you gonna do? Hey, stop! You guys over there trying to kill us. Give me a second. I gotta.
If you could take the time to stop and order a pizza, you can at least.
He wasn't in the middle of a battle at the time.
Well, maybe you should have paid for it before you left for the battle. You know.
These are like the things that responsible adult has to do. It's just like
I'm pretty sure.
decision.
I'm pretty sure he
Like,
has
I
bigger.
get to save the world. I don't get there. I don't get to pay for it.
Save the galaxy, man.
It's like so
there are
any other law breaking. Does it just stop at getting free pizza?
Hang on.
Where else?
Hang on. Actually, to answer you, Commander Shepard is made a Spectre, and a Spectre, by definition, in that game, is one who doesn't operate necessarily above the law, but outside of it. They operate outside the law.
So you're saying Spectres are cheap fucks?
No. like I said, it wasn't Shepard himself that ordered it. I'm just.
Then why are you bringing Shepard into it?
Because
if he didn't order it,
because technically he can be kind of like around the law, but you know it. Why am I?
So you're trying to justify this other guy for not paying for the pizza because
he knows
Shepard is above the law. It's like, yeah, so they're this little posse now where they are all encompassing with this one guy, and it's like, oh, I'm with him, so I can break the law. I can do whatever I want.
Hey,
you guys are
that pizza, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. I know Commander Shepard. I don't need to pay for this thing. Okay.
Oh my God.
You want me to pay for this? How about you ask the fucking Spectre Commander Shepard if I have to pay for this? Yeah, alright. The other kind of assholes that you're fucking talking about?
And then, so he's probably gonna call the manager too, and it's like, this guy's hassling me. It's like, I should be getting this for free. It's like, why is he bothering me? It's like, you should fire him.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like this guy is. He's complaining about burnt pepperonis that are probably well cooked.
Oh,
professional.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, this was a good laugh. You guys have completely distorted everything though.
I think this needs to be a chapter in your book.
No,
this pizza guy, he needs his voice needs to be heard.
I want to know his story arc.
Yes.
Oh my God, I mentioned it in passing. I didn't think it was gonna become this big fucking thing. Oh.
Well, when the goody two shoes think they're above the law and don't pay for what needs to be paid for, I think.
How do you? Okay, look. How do you know that it wasn't just like this fucking? We don't have time for this. We gotta go because if we don't, then the world's
You don't got time to pull out your wallet and pay for a fucking pizza.
Everything's paid.
You had time to order it.
Everything's paid with credits in the future, so either they just do
an omni.
Even a worse excuse. It's like, oh yeah, I have the potential to pay for this like that.
Yeah, it's basically just kind of like hitting a button on the on your phone, but it's an Omni tool. But regardless, it's like
even more scumbaggery.
What a dick.
Well, maybe
this guy dies, right? The guy orders the pizza.
He can. Your different crew members
choking
can.
On pizza. Well, I hope he chooses death.
I bet the villains pay for their pizza and they give them
They're giant fucking monsters. They're giant fucking mechanical monsters the size of...
They probably enjoy a slice every once in a while, and maybe they're busy and they order
A slice of pizza is like microscopic to them. Okay,
so you're saying they can enjoy the simpler things in life?
The slice of pizza is... the slice of a pizza is smaller than the size of a flea to them. That's how big and massive they are.
So what you're saying is they're better for the economy because they order more pizza.
They're destroying every planet. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Just shut up. You guys are just trolls now. Ring could take a page from you guys. You know, Jesus.
Listen, I'm just saying, guy should have fucking paid for his pizza. And he has time to talk about it during battle. Like, I'm not gonna pay for that.
I just googled the scene and I gotta send it to you guys so you can actually see it. But
so we can see this asshole in person.
Oh, let me see. Is this one? Let me see. the video.
What
here.
we're trying to say here, folks, is pay for your pizza. And, you
I mean, yes, I'm not saying not
if
to pay
you're
for
too
your
lazy
pizza.
to go get it, tip the delivery driver.
I'm not saying not to
Yeah,
pay for your
tip them
pizza.
well.
Yeah, tip them well. Gas is expensive.
Yes.
I'm not saying not to pay for pizza. What the fuck?
I think you're saying that kind of because you're on the side of these quote-unquote heroes again.
Oh, cool. This is perfect. This is perfect. This one shows the little scene with the pizza delivery, and then shows the later scene where the guy's like, "I ain't paying for it." You guys gotta watch
Pizza
this.
art.
Here, you
fucking
got
pizza
watch this real quick. It's 46 seconds.
It's a lot of time.
Watch it real
That's
quick.
I don't have enough time to do that because that guy didn't have enough time to pay for his pizza.
Okay, then don't
It
watch it.
probably would have took less than 45 seconds to pay for.
Then
pizza.
don't fucking watch it. Anyway, I think we're at a good cover spot or a good ending spot.
Yeah.
No, yes, right.
Anyone got anything else? I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's a good wrapping up
Go
point.
off on a fucking high note with the pizza arc, Pizzagate.
Oh no.
No, let's not go there. No.
It's like, we're having a nice time.
Yeah.
At any rate, you saw us in Ops. See us out.
Yes. So yes, be sure to tip your delivery drivers. Pay for your food when you order it. Don't think you're above the law like some people.
No one is above the law.
No.
Except for specters. They're like beyond the law.
Okay.
We'll have to Judge Dredd.
They are the law. I am the law.
Well, yeah, a pirate.
That's what I was thinking too. Shiver me timbers.
All right, no more tangents.
All right.
Anywho, yes, so I guess that'll be the end of this episode of Shoot the Shit. I'm Obviously 2003, here with Nickolas Zombie
Bye, everybody.
and the Duke Espionage DB7.
Highly rated, armor plated, imitated, but never
I
duplicated.
thought you only get one of those.
I get it to all the time, as much as I want, because I'm above the law,
Okay.
beyond it.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Be sure to tune into our live movie night this Wednesday, the March 17th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Make sure you have
Plan
the green
9.
beer.
Yes, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Drink responsibly, all that good stuff. But yes, this is Odds and Ends Gaming, and we'll be wrapping it up. Have a good one. Wash your hands.
See ya.
And settle
Keep
down.
your
Wear your
mask
mask.
on.
Yes.
Later.